What's going on, guys? Welcome back to BlackTideTV. In today's video, we're talking about the items unlocked past level 30 in the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare beta. I think it was on Saturday they increased the level cap from 30 to 35, and they added 5 new items that you can put on your class. So they added an assault rifle, a shotgun, a lethal equipment, a tactical equipment, and a perk 2, and we're going to be talking about each of those items in today's video. I'm also going to touch on some of the other little updates that they've been doing. I'll start off with that, actually. So they added infection for a while. I actually didn't get a chance to play it. I definitely would have and got a gameplay for you, but apparently it was extremely glitchy. Redman was telling me that there was like 2 teams and some people were infected on one team and some people weren't infected on the same team, and you couldn't tell who was infected and who wasn't, and you couldn't tell who it was really screwed up apparently. So by the time I got on, he was like, "Oh, there's infected on the game, like come play it." I got on the game maybe like an hour later, and I'm like, "There's no infected on this game." And he's like, "Yeah, there is. It's like right under domination." I'm like, "No, that's gun game." So apparently they pulled infection and they did to go and work on it or something, and they put gun game in its place, and infection just never came back. So that's like the one little update that they added, apart from increasing the level cap and adding these 5 new weapons. Just thought I'd throw that out there just in case you guys were trying to keep up on all of the Infinite Warfare beta news. Now, the 5 weapons that we got access to, starting with the Volk assault rifle. This is basically your AK variant in this Call of Duty game. In pretty much every Call of Duty game, there's been some kind of AK-47 variant, and the Volk is that in this game. It's definitely the more futuristic style Volk, or futuristic style AK. It's an energy weapon, it's fully automatic, and it's pretty slow firing. It's going to fire a little bit slower than any other weapon in this game. For a fully automatic, that is, but it's going to do a lot of damage. This thing will drop people in like 3 to 4 shots, and especially if you put, I believe it's called, what is it called? The particle amplifier that extends the stopping power range, basically long barrel. It's going to drop people in 3 shots almost across the map. This is a very powerful assault rifle. It's very accurate, and it's very easy to use as long as you can use that accuracy to your advantage. Like I said, it's a slower firing assault rifle, and in this game with a high time to kill on most weapons, and most weapons firing extremely fast, at close ranges, you're gonna have some trouble sometimes unless you can really work on your accuracy. With enemies firing like 70 bullets at you within the span of like 10 seconds at close range, they're gonna beat you on this unless you get your first 3 shots on target. So it's really very much an accuracy assault rifle. You're gonna really want to try your best to get your shots on with this weapon, but once you do, it's gonna be a really powerful weapon. I think it's gonna be one of the better assault rifles in this game. It's definitely gonna be one of my favorites, but most of the AK variants and most of the Call of Duty games have been my favorites, so I'm not really surprised. The iron sights, while I'm at it, true AK iron sights, like perfect AK iron sights. I love them so much. Next weapon that we have is the Rack-9 shotgun. This is a pump action shotgun. It's kind of like the Spaz 12, although there is a Spaz 12 in this game. It's called the S-Ravage. Apparently we got access to that in Infection. I don't know. I didn't play Infection, so but apparently the S-Ravage is pretty damn good. I haven't actually had a chance to get it in gun game or anything like that either. So that's probably going to be the best shotgun in this game. The Rack-9 is definitely the second best shotgun in this game. The Rack-9 is a pump action ballistic shotgun. It's going to work very similarly to the S-Ravage, very similar to Spaz 12 from previous games. It's got an integrated choke that increases ADS accuracy, and it does the most damage of any of the shotguns so far, any of the actual shotguns in this game, not counting the classic weapons. So it does do quite a bit of damage. However, you are going to get some hit markers sometimes. If you hip fire, if you're at an extended amount of range, you're going to get hit markers. It's just a thing that you have to expect with shotguns in this game so far. The shotguns are in dire need of a buff. This shotgun is no different. This shotgun, it's good when you aim down the sights. It does actually tighten your hip fire, or it does tighten your ADS accuracy. Like, it tightens up the pellet spread, and I believe it extends the range a little bit, because I'm hitting shots when I aim down sights that I would never hit if I was hip firing this weapon. So definitely aim down your sights every time you go to fire this weapon, and watch out for the pump action. It's very slow. It's one of the slowest pumps that I've seen in recent Call of Duties. It's like very slow. You're gonna actually see me like struggle sometimes to try, and I'm like trying to fire the gun. I'm like shoot, but I haven't pumped it yet. And like if you try and shoot it before you pump it, it'll like cancel. It's very strange to use. It's gonna take some getting used to how fast it can actually pump, and then getting used to that rhythm of when you can fire it and when you can't. So it's a very special shotgun. It's going to take some time to get used to, but that being said, it is the best shotgun so far, in my opinion. It does the most damage. You're going to get the most one-shot kills with it. Let's talk about the lethal and tactical equipment that we got. The Black Hole Projector. I expected this to be way better. The Black Hole Projector was a big thing at CoD XP. Everyone made a big deal about it. Oh, the Black Hole Projector is so overpowered. It kills everybody. It's not that good. It really is not that. Like, I can see if you throw it like directly on top of B-Dom when the entire enemy team is capping it, it might do pretty good. Anywhere else, it's not that good. It's actually pretty awful. It doesn't really do a lot of, unless you're within arm's distance of this thing, you're not going to get sucked in. And even if you do get sucked in, you don't get killed unless you hit the exact center of the Black Hole Projector before it ends. Like, it only stays up for a little, like a couple seconds. If you're not in the exact middle of the Black Hole Projector by the time it's over, you're not going to die. You're just going to take a little bit of damage. The best use for the Black Hole Projector so far that I've noticed is to throw it in like in a widely populated area, throw it down, and then have your teammates throw frags, because the frags will suck into the black hole and then they will explode there. So if you have if you're trying to get you're trying to get your teammates frags into one specific area, throw the Black Hole Projector, everyone throws their frags in there, they just suck in instantly, and then you can get a whole bunch of explosive ordnance on one location. That's the best use for the Black Hole Projector so far. The tactical that we got was the Nano Shot, and this is just, it's not that good. It's supposed to supercharge your health regeneration. I really didn't even notice a difference in my health regeneration when using it, so I would stay away from it if I were you. And finally, we got Scavenger. Scavenger is, well, it's been in like every Call of Duty ever. It just helps you resupply ammo from dead players. You don't even get to resupply equipment anymore. So that is it for the 5 items that we got added between level 30 and 35. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys on the next video.